So that's how we open up the pick six. Just hold on to all tickets. I believe there is a race review that's in progress. It has nothing to do with the winner. I think it's the minor placings that are involved. It's number one, BALZI ROSSI, who's given Richard Fourie, I'm going to say, a belated birthday winner. Of course, he celebrated his birthday yesterday, and he'll properly celebrate on Sunday afternoon. Well done to Mr. Marshall, of course, to Rana and Cheryl Garbler, to Mr. and Mrs. Truter. Lovely to have them all here to lead in BALZI ROSSI. Well done, Mr. Marshall. A lovely ride. I know that he was gelded. Got the unkindest cut of all. Richard Fourie sat nicely on the fence, weaved a passage on the inside, and won a good race today.
Yeah, Brendan, he did. It turned out to be the kindest cut of all.
Correct.
But good luck to Cheryl and Rana and to Ken and Jane. I thought it was a terrific ride from Richard. They did go a good lick early on, so they had to come back to him. But nevertheless, a good win on his part.
Yeah, and he went down to the start. The guys were touching on probably the best that you've seen him move to the gates.
Yeah, very much so. With the gelding, and we gave him a little bit of time, and then he's had these two runs quickly. So now we'll give him a little bit of a break and find a nice race for him. But yeah, he certainly has turned the corner.
Mr. Marshall, quickly just to chat to you about the rest of your runners. I think you've got Paratrooper, Siriana, as well as that filly Mighty Mary. Can they all be competitive?
Yeah, I think they will, Brendan. I think Paratrooper with the headwind will suit him, and Siriana, he's a front-running horse, and he must have a chance. And then the filly in the ninth race, Richard must wave his magic wand from that draw, but she's very, very well, and we're hopeful.
If there's a man that can do it, it is Richard.
Absolutely.
Well done, Mr. Marshall.
Thanks very much, Brendan.
There we go. Always good to see Mr. Marshall, the winning trainer. Who are we going to chat to first? Of course, Rana and Cheryl Garbler. Lovely to have you on this platform. It always is an honor to be here. Good win. I mean, Richard Fourie, beautiful ride, wasn't it?
It was an unbelievable ride, unbelievable win. But I must first of all, I must say that I was meant to be on a business trip.
Okay.
So it's the best business trip I've ever cancelled.
Correct.
We're really happy. First of all, congrats to Vaughan and his team, and also to Richard for the fantastic ride. And I must say that poor old BALZI did need some surgery to peak in performance, but he sure has shown us that it was the right thing to do. And more importantly, what makes a win really special is your partners. So thanks to, of course, my darling wife, but Jane and Ken, fantastic partners. I'm looking forward to celebrating.
Well, at the end of the day, even though it's one business trip cancelled, you had to do business. Well done.
Exactly.
Congratulations. Mr. Truter, I love chatting to you as well. I know that it's been a long time between spells before I've had an interview with you, but things going according to plan. I mean, horses are doing well. They're looking well.
Yes, they are. We've had a couple of setbacks. One of our horses that we think highly of, Dream World, in this partnership, he unfortunately had a setback, so he's out and he's missing some of the races we'd liked him to have run in, but otherwise it's going well. We had a winner last week, a winner now today, so we're on the right track.
And of course, Mr. Marshall always delivering for you?
He always does. I call him the legend. He really is. And as I said to Vaughan after the race, what a pleasure to have Richard on the horse.
Correct. Well done. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Lovely. Mrs. Truter, best dressed today. Congratulations.
Thanks so much. A fabulous race. I think you probably heard Cheryl and I screaming, but well ridden by Richard. Thank you to Vaughan. Always beautifully turned out. And a great partnership we have.
Absolutely, very well said. Good to see you, Mrs. Truter.
Nice, thanks,
Cheryl,
Brent.
Congratulations. First time I've had the privilege of chatting to you, and hopefully more often through the summer.
Well, I hope so too, but I wouldn't be too sure of that. But I'm very happy, Brandon, to everybody concerned, to Richard, to Vaughan, to his grooms, the stable, Adele, and my partners, and to Fasten 10, who bred him. It was very special to Rainer because it was really the first horse he was involved at the sale with Ken. So he has a particularly fond spot for BALZI ROSSI, so we're very happy. Maybe he'll become more active with sales.
Look, when the bug bites, I promise you there's trouble.
I think Mr. Vaughan Marshall's done in a few years what I've tried for 20 years to do. That's all I can say. Well done, Vaughan.
Well done, Cheryl.
Thanks, Brandon.
There we go. Congratulations. Lovely team. They certainly enjoy their racing. It doesn't matter where they run on the course. They're here to celebrate and shout home these beautiful equine athletes. So congratulations to this partnership of number one, BALZI ROSSI, under a terrific ride from Richard Fourie.
Yeah, guys, just to let you know, there's no further action in the race review, so no further action. The result stands. Richie, BALZI ROSSI, improved nicely. He looked great in the ring, didn't he?
Yeah, beautiful looking horse. Just needed gelding, so it took a while to get him gelded. Obviously, you want to give a horse all the chance to grow into himself and mature from there. But yeah, he's just definitely a horse that needed it, and he's been brave ever since. 2 weeks ago he ran, he didn't have a great draw, came out sluggish, but he made up good ground. And today, with a plum draw, you can't help but smile. It was, it was going to happen today. So did everything good. A little bit lost in the beginning of the race for a horse that's had so many runs, but once you put it together, quicken up nicely. Still all over the place, but managed to get his head in front at the right time. So well done to all the owners, lovely group of ladies and gentlemen, and then to Mr. Marshall and his team, Adele behind the scenes as always, and to my sponsors at Richmond.
Yeah, Richie, watching the race, you draw one, end up not really travelling, is sort of you waiting for him rather to be ready instead of forcing him, isn't it?
No, true, and I wanted to be close, but eventually you feel the pace, the speed, and I took back. And when I came in, we loaded up into the straight. I was still going better than everybody in front of me, so I was in a sweet spot at the right time, and he won a convincing race.
A couple other rides left, Mon Petit Cherie, Showgirl, Siriano, Mighty Mary, some fair rides.
All fair rides, all right there. I would include all of them.
Richie, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Well done, Richard Fourie. He really looked after this horse early on. You could see he wasn't happy and just managed to get him to travel nicely and waited for them to peel off. Fantastic ride from Richard. BALZI ROSSI was bred by Vastfontein Stud and he really won a nice race. Well done to all the connection. And as Richard says, he's got a couple of nice other rides. No further action in the objection or the race review.